Hey everybody, it's Gina in the kitchen. I am going to be celebrating Cinco de Mayo today. Today is actually May 5th. And I am going to be making tacos. More or less, I'm making some beef and bean burritos. I did not have regular hamburger. So we have hamburger patties that we're going to be using. Cost for a pound. Each one of those are a quarter pound. So 4 of them will make a pound. Yeah, y'all. You use what you got. That's the motto at my house. Use what you have. So we're going to go ahead and put those hamburgers in my large pan here that's deep. Because we're just going to, since we're making burritos, we're going to go ahead and put the beans and everything in there at the same time when we do the water and stuff. I'm going to throw this out, wash my hands. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, those hamburger patties busted up real nice. They're getting browned here. We want to get those cooked all the way through before we can do anything else with this. We don't want to have raw meat. Not good for you. Yeah. So, over the next few weeks, y'all will be seeing me cooking with whatever we've got, you know. Now, sometimes I have more on hand than others. Don't ask for chicken meals right now because I don't have any. I'm completely out of chicken. Unless you want to see canned chicken meals where I've got chicken that's in the can. Now, I might be able to do 1 or 2 because I don't have much chicken. But, I think I've got maybe 2 cans of chicken. So, yeah, right now we're eating what we've got, y'all. Grocery prices have gone up, and my income has not. So therefore, we are going to probably be eating more vegetarian meals, possibly. Right now, I can only stretch my money as far as it will go. One of the things that's going to have to be cut right now is the food budget. I still have to get struts put onto my vehicle. And I know how much that's going to cost. And that's fine. But I just need to cut some corners in other places so that we've got the money to pay for that, you know. We can only do what we can do, y'all. Other things, you know, y'all know how it is for most of you. Your mortgage generally doesn't change from 1 month to the next. Your utilities, you got to pay that stuff too. I mean, those are 2 bills that need to be taken care of. And there's budget billing, so you know about how much that's going to run every month as far as your utilities. And so, what's a girl to do? I'm cutting into the discretionary money, and the discretionary money is the food budget right now. So, we've just had a lot going on this year and stuff. But thankfully, we've got something to eat, even if it is vegetarian that's coming up. Like I said, you know, we will roll with what we've got and cook with what we've got. And I am not complaining one bit about it. I am glad to have what I have. I am very fortunate. I have food on my table. I have clothes on my back. I have a roof over my head and electricity. So therefore, I am not complaining one bit about, you know, the situation being what it is. You know, I know y'all are going to be like, Gina, you just did some car work last month. Yes, I did. I had an oxygen sensor replaced last month. Actually, it's the end of March. This is Cinco de Mayo. That was the last week of March. I did my car inspection the first Monday in April, and we have put on a new steering insert, and we have done a wheel bearing and hub, and that's all since February. Again, I'm not complaining, y'all. I'm not complaining one bit. Those are things that have to be done. My car is paid for. And I would rather try to keep the one I have running and not have a car payment. Because that's another thing that, you know, you can only stretch money so far. So, and we've had to buy a stove. So those are all things that have happened, you know, in the past 4 months. It's all good, though. It's all good. And I'm happy that I've got what I've got, y'all. I am not going to complain. So far, the good Lord has taken care of me and mine. So that's the way I choose to look at it. Now, this hamburger is it's good and done now, y'all. So, we are going to take the taco seasoning. And we're going to tear that open. It calls for 3/4 of a cup of water. And since we are going to make this into burritos, I'm going to go ahead and add the rice, the refried beans, everything in this pan. Behind me, I do have some sour cream, some burrito wraps, and sour cream, cheese, and burrito wraps. So, you know, tortillas, whatever y'all call it at your abode. I know different places call things different. You know, things. My house, they're tortillas. Some other places would call them wraps. But, you know, Gina's, you know, very chill about the way things are going, y'all. Life happens. We all do what we got to do to take care of ourselves and those around us. And so, that is pre-cooked rice, y'all. That is already done, so I just have to literally put it in here. I don't waste food. Y'all know that. So, when I have leftovers like that, I save them so that we can use them in a meal like this. So, we are just going to break that rice up a little bit. And I am going to put a few flakes of refried beans. We do like these. These taste good. Now, they're very plain refried bean. Very, very plain. There's no seasoning in these. It's just basically pinto bean flakes. But they're good. So, I'm going to put just a few of those in there. I'm going to stir this up really well. Yeah, y'all, you have to do life in a way where it keeps you sane and stuff. And life happens. You know. So, this smells good, y'all. And I'm sure it's going to taste good. Oh, Lord. I tell y'all, that fall a few weeks ago about killed me. But, again, at least I'm up. It's kind of hard to move around here a little, but such as it is, at least I can move some. That's why we're doing a really quick, really easy dinner. A lot of my recipes lately have been very quick, very easy, simple. straight to the point type recipes. Mostly because I can't stand but for a few minutes right now. Sciatic nerve problems, that's due to the fall, and that's to be expected. I am doing physical therapy, y'all. So, I consider myself fortunate that I am able to do the physical therapy. I like the physical therapist I'm working with. Really good guy. So, yeah, I mean, and it does help. And we're actually working on getting Gina a 10 unit that I can keep. We are working on that. Hopefully, he will bring one next time so that I can try it. And if it works really well for me, we are going to see if we can get that approved through my insurance. It shouldn't be a problem because obviously I have a history of having back issues. I've had surgeries. It's not going to get any better. When I can sit there, I know some of y'all had a nerve conduction study at some point in your life. I sat there and never felt a darn thing, okay? I never felt the first bit of anything during my nerve conduction study at all. So, that's the kind of shape my back is in, y'all. I'm going to add a little more water to this because it's getting a little bit too dry. And we definitely want those refried beans to rehydrate and stuff. But, you know, I'm just glad I've got... We all go through trials in this life, y'all. But if we keep our focus where it needs to be, then we can make it through any trial that is placed before us in this life. I focus on my relationship with God. I know some of y'all do not believe in God, and that is fine. You know, y'all have whatever it is y'all believe in. You know, I am not here to judge people on that one. But I tend to focus on my faith in God when times get tough. And I do not pray just when I'm having a stressful time. You're supposed to pray through the good times and the bad times. You're supposed to praise God in the good times and the bad times. It's hard sometimes, y'all. I get it. Tough times never last. Dreams come true. You know, that's how it is. Sometimes, you know, sometimes your dreams change in life. Sometimes your dreams in this life will change. And it will make, you know, and when tough times come, boy, you can tell the character of a person when tough times come. If they can still have peace and joy about them when the tough times come, now that's a decent person. Yeah, and we all face trials. We all face deaths in our family. We all face financial hardships at times, or the majority of us do. We all, you know, face something. And unfortunately, that's called living in this planet. That's just how things roll for all of us. But anyway, this is looking good and done. And as you can see, the hamburger, everything is in there, and it looks good, and it smells really good, and everything looks rehydrated. So I'm going to go over here, and we're going to make our burritos. And once I get mine made, I will kind of show you what my burrito is going to look like. All right, I will take a picture of that, and I will put that on the end of the video. If y'all haven't already, click like. Consider subscribing. As always, leave me a comment in the comment section, and I appreciate each and every one of you. See you next time. Bye.